Hello, my sweet peaches. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Sophie, and I have not done any decorating for fall yet, so we're going to change that today. We're going to do a really cute, elegant garden core fall entrance kind of a build, and I am really excited for this. I don't think this is going to become a full island just because I don't have time to do a full island before the end of fall, but we're just going to get started and see where it takes us. So my idea for this is I want it to be super overgrown and gorgeous. Let me show you some of my custom coats I have so you can get the vibes. Just very like mossy earth tone, just really cute. And I want to have a lot of terraforming. So that's exactly where we're going to start. So one of my favorite things to do in an entrance is to have lots of waterscaping, and I think that's what we're gonna do. And I know I also am gonna want to build up a lot of different levels, so I'm gonna try and make a big cliff here with water cascading down, and yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. So let's see, I maybe want that first level be about this far back. Let's see. Okay, that's really close actually. I need a little more room to put some pathing in and put that incline in, because I will need an incline up, of course. Is that better? I think that's a safe distance. I could have just a little windy, twisty path, fit a lake over here, and then easily stick in an incline. So let's just go crazy and get this cliff filled in. Okay, now I've got like a basic cliff shape in. I want to mark out where my incline is going to go. I know I want the path to really curve up and then over. So let's mark it like maybe right here. Let's see, does that look good? Okay, yeah, I like that. It's close, but not... You know what, actually, I think the cliff is actually too far back. At first I thought it was too close. Let's move it a little bit closer. Okay, I moved all of the cliffs up too, and then I wanted it kind of dug into the cliff side a little bit where I put the incline. I don't like when they just stick all the way out, so I think I like this. This is just a good little bit of space to work with. And then now I think I want to wrap this cliff around. My villagers are being so cute right now. Look at little anchovy. He's chasing a snack. Going after a little buggy. Uh-oh. Chevra, you were being so good being over there. Why are you getting in my way? Ma'am, get out. Get out of here. Excommunicated. Can you squeeze through here? Okay, so good. She can't get through now. They're blocked. Well, I kind of want to curve this so she technically can't get in now. But I'm gonna put water in here, so it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get her out of here. Okay, and let's see. So I can do a little rounded waterfall there, and then here. And okay, cool. I like this shape. It looks a little weird and funky right now, but trust me, it's gonna be cute. Sorry, Chevra, I know you're looking at these weeds over here, but I'm literally gonna build cliffs on top of them. I'm really sorry, I'm just ruining your day. Okay, cool. Let's start getting the water in. So I've actually had some people ask before for waterscaping and like terraforming. Like a tutorial. I don't know how to explain my process. It's just madness, but I like to do a lot of these little round. Okay, I didn't even do that right. These little like round baby waterfalls like that. I think that's a really cute thing. And then I'll usually kind of connect that with stuff like this. And then I am going to build up another cliff and have the water coming down from some other big waterfalls. I kind of hate when they're just like this, like just kind of hanging off into the nothingness. So I am going to like build up some cliffs and have more waterfall coming from a top level. I think that just looks a lot more natural than having a waterfall just coming out of the side of the ground. And I almost always end up connecting all of my waterscaping somehow, like either in a big circular river, like it'll all attach together, or it will eventually connect up with like one of the river outlets. I just don't like it when there's just random river just spouting out of nowhere. I like it to have some sort of like a logical pathway to follow. Oh, they're talking. I hope there's drama. I love when villagers have drama. I love when they're chatting for like 10 minutes straight and then they walk away just stomping their little feet and being all angry. Literally nothing happened. No drama, no zest. Also, I need to make this cliff bigger, so I'm sorry, Chevra. Put your magnifying glass away, hun. We got building to do here. I guess another little terraforming tip is I try to not have too many perfectly straight edges. So like this cliff is getting, there's like what, 4 or 5 tiles in a row here, just straight edge. So now I'm gonna have it like dip inwards a little bit. I mean, I could just have it go straight across, like be huge, but I feel like it just looks a lot more natural when you've got some different shapes in there and it's not just like a super flat straight edge. So we're just gonna make some little soft curving shapes. You can almost kind of picture like if you drew a bunch of circles kind of overlapping each other and then just like did the outline, if that makes sense. So you have just like a big, really bumpy shape. That's kind of how I like to do cliffscaping. I don't like the edges to be too straight, and I almost never leave those really harsh 90-degree angles. Okay, so for now, I'm leaving this huge straight edge here because I just made a giant cliff, but like, that's kind of an example of what I wouldn't do. Like, as I go on, I might end up having the cliff kind of bubble out like this, you know, like more of a big organic shape, but I hope that's kind of helpful a little bit. Okay, and now that that lower level is a bit bigger, I can extend this level. Okay, I'm really not vibing with this shape, but it's okay, we'll work with it for now. I want these waterfalls to link up with the ones up above, and that wasn't gonna attach. That should be good now, though. I realize it's basically symmetrical, which I normally don't like symmetrical stuff. Okay, so here's this, and then because I don't like things I don't like the terraforming to just end, I'm gonna extend this out into like a little pond moment. Okay, I kind of messed with this cliff shape, so now you see it's real squiggly. It's still a little bit too of a perfect kind of C shape for me, but we'll work on it. We'll see, we'll get there. But let's get this little lake here. I think that's kind of cute. Okay, I'm already not vibing with this little lake, so I think instead what I want to do is have it come down over this edge and then just kind of spill over down by the beach below. Isn't that cute? And then normally I would extend this, but since we're right by the edge, I'll probably just put some flowers here. So it'll just kind of like end there. I think that's cute. That's a start for sure. And here, I actually want to do this a little bit different. I want them to not be too symmetrical. So you have here 2 waterfall tiles that go up to 2. Here, I actually want it to get smaller. So we're gonna have 2 that just becomes 1. So it's got kind of that cute angled shape. I think that's just a really fun thing to do. So now let's look at it again. I always like double check my work as I'm going along. See how this looks. See, I think that looks super realistic and pretty. I love it. And then I want to connect all the water in here. I want this little pond to come out like pretty much close to the edge. I don't think I want it to come all the way up to the front edge. I think I want to have like some plants in here to add a little bit of height. That's a good start. I love this. I think it looks really, really natural and cute. And then once I add some trees and stuff to that top level, it's gonna just have so much more height to it. It's gonna look really, really good. And then yeah, I can already visualize, let's put a little bit of pathing in here. So I think for my entrance, I just want to use a little bit of grass pathing. I want this to look just very, very natural. So I did say like the island, it's gonna be kind of like elegant core, but I also want it to feel really, really like natural and overgrown. So I definitely want to really have a balance between those two aesthetics, because sometimes I feel like elegant core is like very formal, very like perfect right angles, straight edges. I kind of want, I want like the vibes, I want the elegant vibes, but I don't want it to be too perfectly like manicured and flawless. I definitely want it to have more just like gardeny vibes, overgrown, naturey. It's gonna kind of look like, almost like, imagine like an elegant core city that's been like ruined and has fallen apart and like overtaken by nature. That's kind of the vibes I want. And then as I'm like terraforming and landscaping, I always like to make marks for where trees will go. So I could put a tree right here. I love making things overgrown. I could maybe put I don't think I'd want to put a big tree there. I'd maybe put a stump. And then one here, maybe. Let's do it back one more. That's another thing. I like things staggered. Like if I'd put a tree right there where I just filled in, it would have been in line with this. This way, having more of the triangle shape, it's just a little bit more natural. And then I try to keep in mind like the space behind. So like I have room, I could put a really cute like 2x2 item. You know what? Let me just grab some trees and stuff and show you what I mean. Okay, so I got the items in like I was going to, and first I should address, in case you didn't already guess based on the fairy wings and the elf ears, this island does use some spicy items. I've got these little acorn trees, and I also have a pine cone tree, and there's a couple other modded items that you're gonna see. But even if you don't have a modded switch, I think there's still options. Like instead of this tree here, you could just do an apple tree or a hardwood tree. I think obviously this is super cute having the acorns, but there are ways to achieve just as cute of a look on a non-spicy island. So just wanted to say that. But yeah, so this is kind of what I was thinking. I like how the trees are all kind of staggered here. And obviously this one is just a little stump, which it's actually a smaller stump. This is like the large young cedar, not the like fully grown one. But even here, there's still ways I think I could make this cuter. So like I do like this, but I'm just seeing both of these trees are basically the same size. So what I want to do instead is change up the sizing. So I'm going to we're going to put the acorn tree, the really big one over here. And then in here, I actually want to do a smaller tree. We'll do a hardwood tree that is one size down. And of course, we're going to stunt it. I think that this makes things a lot more interesting. So there's different heights, and it's also staggered, like it's not perfectly in a row. Sometimes you want things perfectly lined up, like that works. Like for example, I could put a tree right here, and then I could put like the string light arch behind them. And then it would just look like string lights hanging from the trees. That's something I do a lot. That's one of the times where I specifically want the trees to be lined up. But that's kind of my tip for landscaping with trees and stuff, is to have them really scattered. You can also vary what kind of tree. Like if I still wanted these to be two fully grown trees, maybe I would make one a fully grown cedar tree, since they have a little bit different shape. That can make things a little bit more interesting. But this is just the basic bones of this build. I want to now work on this right side over here. And I can't decide if do I want to do a pond here? I think I want to have like the cliffscaping, but I don't want it to fully wrap around like how the cliffs come all the way down to this edge. I think I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, but then just have like a nice big pond. And we could maybe even have like a floating island in the pond. That's something I love doing all the time, is having like a floating island. Okay, so let's just bring it down literally just one more. And we're gonna put in a nice big waterfall. And then already planning ahead, I think I'll have it connect to a little cliff up here, but it's gonna go angled like this. And then we'll have a cliff right here with like a 2. So for my floating island builds, which when I say floating island, I'm just meaning a chunk of land surrounded by river, and it's kind of an island within an island. I do 3 by 3, and you're just gonna plonk down a tree in the middle. I've got like a oh, that's really teeny. That's so tiny. Isn't that cute? You know what? I actually love that. I love the little baby cedar. We're gonna work with the baby cedar. And then we're gonna stunt it behind. And then I will usually grab some flowers, or you can do furniture, whatever you want, and put them on the other 3 corners here. And then I just chip away the corner pieces. And there you go. You've got a super cute little floating island. And it's like a perfect little baby circle. Okay, and then we round this off a little bit. Okay, that looks really, really cute. And then I can imagine some sort of build being down here. Like, oh, and this is cute. It's so close to the beach. Oh my gosh, I could imagine like a villager house here. Oh my god. Okay, I literally said I wasn't gonna make this a whole island. Like, the idea is just an entrance build. Guys, we might have to make this like a full island someday. And then, I don't know why, but I don't like... Okay, there's like a little sliver of cliff here and a little sliver of cliff over there. So we're gonna make this one bigger. I think that just looks nicer. And then I could probably put like a vine right there. I love putting vines all over the place. Okay, so that's cute. I'm not gonna work to the right anymore though. We're gonna stop here. Now the next thing is to work this way. And again, I'm gonna pause here and plan where a tree or 2 are gonna go. I think that's gonna look really cute. And again, I could put a 2 by 2 or even a 2 by 3 item if there is any cute 2 by 3 items. I don't know. Okay, but trees here. And the next thing I want to do is we're gonna have the path come this way, and I want like a big, huge like central plaza. So let's go ahead and build that. I have this super cute brick code. I'm just gonna start slapping it down everywhere. Basically make a giant square. Okay, and then I want to put the fountain down and make sure it has plenty of room. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. This is plenty big. Okay, and then for that really overgrown look, I'm gonna kick away a couple pieces of this path. And we're gonna put flowers in. Okay, so we've got some flowers placed. Which you're probably thinking, okay, it looks like really rough. So what we're gonna do is put the little kind of crinkly pieces around it. I love doing this whenever I have a huge swath of like brick pathing and it's just looking too heavy and thick. I always like to go in and break it up like this. I did that in one of my builds for Honeydew, which you might remember seeing not too long ago. But there, so that looks a little bit more natural. And then of course we'll place some other naturally items. Okay, and something I want to do is have a huge river going all the way around here. So first things first, I gotta extend the cliff again. Okay, so now that I have the cliff extended back, I want to have some water to wrap around. I do want to put some trees in though, so I'm gonna mark out where a couple of trees could go in here. Just maybe. I don't know if I'll end up putting them all here, but I just thought it'd be good to kind of have some markers in just to kind of help visualize. And then now let's put some waterscaping in and a big arch around this. And I'm just making this a really nice kind of windy, twisty, crooked shape. Because as I've said, I like things to look really, really natural. Okay, now I have to decide. I kind of forgot that I had originally wanted to do this waterscaping like this. How is this gonna link up with that waterscaping? How would it look if I connected it like this? Is that gonna look silly? It's actually really cool. It's actually really, really cool. I like that. Let me just make this a little bit thicker. Okay, not that thick. No! Oh my god, I ruined the spot below. I'm gonna have to go back down there. Oh my lord. Why is waterscaping so difficult? Genuinely, I love waterscaping, don't get me wrong, but it is just so freaking difficult. Like, you're aiming in one spot and it just goes somewhere else completely. Very frustrating. Okay, and I love actually how I connected this. I'm like, ooh, look at me being big brain. To be honest, sometimes I just kind of slap my terraforming together, but I'm trying to really think long and hard about how I'm doing everything, since you all are here to watch me and judge me and just keep things fun. Some parts of this river are gonna be super, super skinny, and some parts are gonna be really thick. We just love to vary it up. Like right there, it's super tiny, and then other areas it's really thick. I think that just makes it look a lot more natural. And now let's connect it up on the left side. Okay, and how are we gonna connect it here? I think maybe I'll have that waterfall, that little tiny smidge, just connect up here. It'll connect here, I think. Is that connected? Okay, perfect. And then, yeah, let's just have this come down like that. Of course, it's gonna be finicky to connect this together. I think I need to make the cliff a little bit bigger. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. All right, connect this up here. Make this river a little bit thicker. Okay, so we got this big thing. I forgot I want to put bridges in. Oh, I want to have two oh. Okay, well, sayonara to the trees. Oh, okay, well, now I need to think, how am I gonna fit? I want two diagonal bridges. Okay, so like one here, and then I might want it to be symmetrical. So yeah, and then the other one will start here. I think that'll work. All right, and then I have to just make the rivers thick enough on the other side that I can fit a bridge in. Okay, I think I should be able to put a bridge there. So whenever I'm trying to build like a bridge, especially a diagonal bridge, I'm not really too concerned with how cute the river looks, because it's not gonna look cute. Like, this looks really chunky, but once the bridge is covering it, it's gonna look fine, and then you'll just do some reshaping. Okay, it's not like perfectly symmetrical, but I don't want it perfectly symmetrical. So I think before I go any farther, I want to grab some bridge kits and let's go put these bridges in. Okay, so I got the bridges put in and they look cute, but I don't like them. I feel like they're too far away from this central thing, so I kind of want to move them like one closer on each side. Because then if you stood here and like kind of looked up, you'd be able to see them a lot better if they were just in one closer. Also, I don't like the wood. I wanted it to feel very natural, but it just feels too informal. I think I'm actually gonna go for the stone bridge. I think that the brick bridge, I'm not totally set on doing this warm tone. Like, I might actually change this to be like the gray bricks. Also, I wasn't sure. I'm gonna use a lot of the ruined arch stuff, or like ruined items, and I wasn't sure what color I'd go for. I honestly might go for this one, but I think it'll still look okay with the stone stuff. So I think I'm gonna take these two bridges out, put in stone bridges, because I'm really not vibing with these wooden ones. And then I'm also gonna put an incline in down below here, because I need to do that. Okay, so we finally have our bridges in, and I definitely like the placement this time. I just want to make the fountain a little more centered. Is that centered? No. I don't think I can center it, actually. That's okay, though. We'll just leave it how it was. Let's clean up these codes. Okay, so I just wanted to get the trees in before we do more terraforming. This is where the terraforming is going to get really fun. I want to have a third level with an incline up, and then have like a huge sunken waterfall overlook spot. So let's start building that third level. I'm gonna have a waterfall like right here, so we'll just build along this edge. Okay, and I wanna make sure I have room to fit a little incline here for sure. I think that should be plenty of room. It's pretty close, but that's kind of what I wanted. And then we could put just like a little, maybe like a giant vine here. I think I have one on me. Okay, yeah, that's cute. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Okay, that's super cute. I think that'll look good. And once there's codes in here and stuff on the second level, it'll look good. It's not too sparse. And then I just want some trees here. Okay, yeah, that's super cute. I really like that. All right, let's continue building this cliff up. Okay, so we got the incline in, and then I put in this little waterfall that connects to this river down here. I might actually make it wider. I might make it like as wide as it can go. And then I want to put a bridge in here, so then down here is where the sunken in area is going to be. So you're going to like go up that incline and then across this bridge. And you'll be able to see down into this gorgeous sunken area. Yeah, I think I want to make it bigger. Right now it's 3. I think I want to make it 5 across, which I think is the biggest you can do. I hate having to get out ladders, so I'm just going to start putting vines on all these cliffs. I kind of want to do that anyways. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, yeah, I like that. The really big waterfall, and then there'll be a bridge, so it's going to look really cute when you're here. And you look up. It's going to look really fun. Okay, cute. I can't really see anything. Okay, so I suppose I'll just have to tilt the camera angle quite a lot. Maybe I should push this back as far as I can. And then hopefully this works out the way I was imagining. I'm like, I can't really see the lower level. Okay, so I cleaned up the cliff edges. Okay, and when you tilt, you can see down there. So that's good. So what I'm going to do is put a pipe here. And then we're going to go down and we're going to start decorating down here. And I'll just make sure to go back and forth in the pipes and see that everything looks good. Let's actually put the pipe down and it should give us an idea of how much we can see. Okay, like I can see the pipe well. You can just see it at this angle and you can see it really well when you tilt. So that's a good reference point. So my whole idea down here is I want to have this big gazebo set up with all these like ruined items around it. So I think if I do it just past where the pipe was, this should be perfect. Okay, this looks really cute. Okay, and then can I put trees in here? Let's see if I can fit some trees. Oh my god, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, and then let's put in our fun... Yeah, these trees. Oh my god, this can be so cute. I used to have a kind of similar layout on Peach where you would go up across a bridge to like a build like this. This is so cute. Okay, let's do like a cedar tree back here. And then one of the vines since they're really tall. Let's hop through our pipe and see how this looks. Okay, that's really pretty. It's basically perfect when you tilt your camera angle like this. I love this. And then if you do the little zoomy uppy thing. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I was picturing. Okay, so now we basically need to put water all around this and then build cliffs up behind it. Which I'm just gonna, well, I'll put the water in. I'll show you guys how I do the water around it, but I'm gonna build the cliffs really quickly. Because it's not that interesting. But let's get the water in. All right, so we got a little bit of water built in. Very cute. And then I'm trying to decide what should go here. So how much room do I have? I think, okay, there's a 2x2 space. Maybe we'll put... Normally I'd say flowers, but they're not gonna look right with the way everything's centered. Let's see if we can put a table in here. Okay, this is gonna be so cute. All right, so this will just get filled in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just build cliffs up around this. Okay, I'm kind of laughing that this is supposed to be an entrance build and I'm literally at the back of my island. Like all my buildings I put in the back, they're like right here. This quote-unquote entrance is literally... Also, I have my map on. It's like half my island. Honestly, I think it'd be so easy to do a whole island with this theme though, because I feel like whenever you do kind of elegant core stuff, there's just so much waterscaping and stuff that it just takes up a ton of space. Like, I could probably just do a ton of like sunken waterfalls and stuff on the rest of the island, and this would fill in so quickly. Let's see, how close are we to the outlet? Okay, we're pretty close to the river outlet. I might want to bring this all the way pretty close to the river outlet, actually. I think that'd be really cool. I'm picturing like having the river come down like through a waterfall on the second level and then have a little bridge. Okay, now I'm like, maybe I should just finish this island. It's already half built. It's already like the end of October though, and I really am anxious to get started on decorating my Christmas island. That one I'd really rather work on right now, honestly. So maybe not, I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna build it out too far. Because in the event I do want to make this whole island, I'd maybe do like a house here. maybe I'll just mark it out. In theory. Not me literally gonna make this a whole frickin' island. Wouldn't this be so cute? Little house here, and then they could have their little peninsula, and then I would maybe put another house over here. Like, okay. I'm visualizing like a tree right here. So then the other house would go like right here. I kinda love this. I'm like, wait, am I gonna make this a whole island now? Okay, I need to stop decorating. I need to stop. Oh god. This is how I honestly build islands though. Like on my Forever Island Peach, I don't do one build at a time. I'll be like terraforming one area, and then I'm like, ooh, let's put a house here, and then I start building the yard. And then I get bored, and then I go back to building other stuff. So this is basically how I do things when it's not just like for YouTube, you know, like I'm actually gonna make it, like if I'm just building for fun. Doing one dedicated build is honestly really hard for me. Like, I just like going all over the place, as you can probably tell. Ugh, this would be such a cute island though. Like all the trees I could put, and I could do like such a cute, like a big picnic-y thing here. And then like some little palm trees, and oh my god, I need to stop. I need to be stopped. Okay, and then if I put a tree there, I'll leave a little 2x2 spot, so like you could put, like I could put a vine right here. See, isn't that cute? And then you'd put the tree right here. Let's just do it, screw it. Who am I kidding? I'm basically just decorating the whole island at this point. Like, hello? Isn't this cute? Isn't this island so pretty? Okay, I'm seriously done though. I'm gonna move on. Okay, and I'm picturing here, you could put a little, like some little waterfalls here, and then like a little pond. Wouldn't that be cute? Yeah, I'm definitely not even building the entrance at this point. I'm literally just decorating everything. And then I'm gonna stop. I need to stop with this whole cliff thing here. I could totally extend it out, but for now, let's go back to focusing on this actual sunken build, which is what this video is supposed to be. Can you guys tell I have ADHD? Can you tell how distracted I get? I feel like that's why all my build videos end up being ridiculously long, because I have like one little idea and then I just keep building on it and building on it. And yeah. Okay, yeah, so this would be like a little pond here. And then I'd probably put like some trees. And then this is, yeah, this is where the outlet is. But yeah, it's obviously a little fucked up right now. And I'd probably just fill all this in like way back. but I will do that some other time. And then yeah, like I'd have the river come across here and then have like a bridge. Very cute. But I need to focus. I need to focus on the build I'm actually supposed to be doing right now. Oh, this is so pretty. Shut up. I mean, I know it would be, but like, literally. I'm obsessed. Okay, let's now work on this side. I don't like how sharp that little corner is, so I'm gonna remove this and then extend that cliff down a bit. I think this looks much nicer. Okay, now we just need to decorate this cliff back here. Okay, right away. Want to put a tree here. If there is ever room to fit a tree, you always plant it. That's kind of how I decorate. Make this connect around. It looks so cute. Of course, another tree here. Probably could have guessed it. Let's see, maybe we'll do a vine bench. I haven't really used many of those yet. Oh shoot, I was gonna put water there. Okay, well in that case, let's actually dig that up then. Because I think I really like the waterfall there. That's very cute. And then here, we'll put that stool back in, or bench, whatever. Okay, cute. Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right, let's go back up over here and see how this view is looking. Okay. I don't know if you can really see the stuff in the distance that well, but... Oh, didn't mean to do that. I think this is really pretty though. Yeah, like an angled photo like that. That's so pretty. Okay, I really love this. I think now let's go work. I didn't really decorate down below yet, so let's work on decorating now that the terraforming is basically done. Which, let me show. Isn't the map so good? Yeah, definitely kind of a giant entrance, but I love how it looks. Although I was realizing if I do end up putting houses on this bottom right, I'm gonna need to put in an incline somewhere so you can get down here, but that's a prompt for future Sophie if I decide to continue with this island. Okay, so let's get out a bunch of decor. I don't think I've used a single mush log on this island yet, which is kind of crazy because that's like my item. Do butterfly here. Maybe a bush there. Okay, that looks really cute. Definitely another flower here. Let's do a green mum. You know, I haven't really used another item I want to do is the garden lantern. Let's see how that looks. Okay, I like that. Just not right there specifically. And I think I actually want to do mushroom over here. Kind of growing onto the path. That's cute. Little bend, no? Let's get this little chunk decorated here. Okay, got some flowers there. Let's get this. What do I want to do here? Maybe we'll just do the glowing moss. It's a good fallback. And I don't know if I want to keep this open so that you could sneak through. I think I want to close it off. Make it like you can't get through there. We'll do mush log and then drop a mushroom on it. And then let's put the little white mush stool there. So it just looks like super overgrown little area of mushrooms. But what the fuck? Ugh, the chaos begins. Okay, yay, that is fixed. Let's drop this now. There we go. That's much better. And let's just put a little vine bench here instead. I like it's a really small, cute thing to put. I kind of forgot about the orange windflowers. They're one of my favorites and I haven't used any. So we're gonna change that. And then let's see, maybe a mush table here. Okay, super cute. What else? Maybe just... No. Oh my god. Okay, let's just walk around. This island is way too hard to navigate. So, first level is looking really good. Oh, I didn't fill in back here. 1 second. Okay, looking really cute. Now let's go up here. We need to work on this section over here, filling it in. Very cute. And another little flower here. And let's do a little mush partition. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Now I'll put a bush here. Let's do brown. Okay, let's add in some pathing here. Thinking maybe a flower here. I do want it to look really overgrown. It's kind of overgrowing over the path. Okay, this is looking cute. Okay, so I kind of forgot to put the garden lanterns back in after I had picked the last one up. So I think I'm gonna put a bunch all around over here. I think that'll look really cute since this area is a little more structured. Okay, cute. Yes, we got a bunch of lanterns. Okay, cute. And then I just want to fill in some flowers here, and then this area should be good. Okay, this looks really good. I really, really like this. Okay, and then I love when you tilt up. I need to definitely get some trees in here so that you'll see that when I tilt the camera angle up. Let's put a little bench here. I think that'll look really cute. And then I need to do some sort of pathing to lead over to the bridge. There we go. So we got that little patch there. I think I'll use... Let's do this flowery path here. No, I think I actually want to do that kind of bricky path I have. I haven't used it yet. This one. That's really pretty. And it kind of matches that other one I put down, even though it's not the same code. Okay, let's fill in around the path now. I definitely love this path. It's so cute. And maybe one more garden lantern here. Okay, well, let me fill in behind here first. Okay, but I'm gonna put a new flower too, because it drives me crazy that I plucked it. Okay, all I forgot is I just need to put a little chunk of path here. Oops. Yeah, I forgot. I just have to put a little path here, and then this is basically done. We're basically finished with the build. Let me just get these cute brick pathy in. Come on, let me place it back down. I hate it when you pick an item up and then when you go to put it back, it like doesn't want to go where it was. Like literally, I know you fit because I just picked it up. This game is just a pain sometimes, isn't it? Okay, and yeah, I think we're ready for our final walkthrough. Okay, so here is our little entrance. Oh my goodness, I am so in love with how this looks. It's so magical and pretty. I don't know if it's really giving elegant core, but this is my take on elegant core. It's more of just like a garden-y, overgrown, maybe like this was an elegant core city and then it got overtaken by plants and stuff and little fairy creatures, and that's basically what the island is now. And I love this little area. I wanted to be a little more formal, so yeah, we've got like this big brick path. I bet the lanterns look so good at night. And then this left bridge, it doesn't really go anywhere. It's kind of empty over here, but we'll just leave it because yeah, and I'm kind of thinking I want to make this a full island now, so something will go over there. And then off to the right here, you come up to the 3rd level and there's this beautiful lookout. Let's angle our camera up just right. Is this not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I am so obsessed with how this turned out. I wish you could like see a little bit farther. Like everything in the distance is a little too faded, but you know what? It's so pretty. I bet this would look beautiful with like slightly foggy weather. And then again, this just kind of leads to nothing because who knows? I might end up putting something here. Maybe like you could see like a house going right here and then an incline down. Oh my god, I'm good. I'm like so inspired for this island. I wasn't even gonna make this an island. It's just an entrance. I didn't even name it anything. I don't even know what I want to do, but the more I run around here, the more I love it, and it's just been really, really fun. And I kind of want to keep going with it. But I hope you all enjoyed watching this. I hope this was fun for you. Maybe give you some inspiration of like some builds you can do, different color schemes you can do with a fall island that's not just like super, super orangey. You know, there's more greens in here. And browns. But yeah, I hope you had a wonderful time. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, friends. Stay peachy.